brought to you by your locally owned Midas in Belleville, Brockville, and Kingston. With the industry's best warranties and over 1,000 five-star reviews, come and experience the Midas difference.
As those westerly winds persisted, throwing squalls and flurries our way over the last few days, it also did something really nice, and that was to bring temperatures up a little. Cloud cover and picking up temperatures off of Lake Ontario, which is a plus temperature. We're about 5 or 6 Celsius on the surface of that water. So that's helped to bring our temperature up today. We were within the seasonal range, or just below that anyway, but still balmy compared to what we have had over the last week. It really dropped, and looks like that polar vortex is going to take another swipe at us. Mostly cloudy and cold tonight. Another cold one tomorrow. Partial clearing will come Sunday, and with that we will see a shift in temperatures. Those temperatures are going to start to climb again. Mild work week ahead of us with some mixed precipitation on the way too. Yeah, we can see the flurries turn to showers and back again. So yes, there's all that cold air from the polar vortex. It will be shifting a little closer over the next couple days, and then out you go. Finished with that. -3 Belleville and Kingston and Brockville today for daytime highs. That's the seasonal norm. That's what it should be. Just a couple hours ago, we were still sitting at about a -6. So it was nice to see just in the last couple hours that it's actually risen a little more. -5 in Smiths Falls, -8 in Ottawa. We had -4 in Peterborough, Oshawa, and Toronto. Sitting at that -4 right now, wind chill a -8, so those west winds aren't that strong. There's only a 4-point spread between how cold it feels and exactly how cold it is. Those west winds likely to pick up, become more northerly tomorrow, become sort of moderate 20 to 40 through the day, and that's going to present a bit of a wind chill. We may find that happen in the evening overnight hours too, get up to a 20 to 40 out of the north. Just a trace of flurries, barely a trace today. And I found myself cursing the snow today. Didn't I shovel you already off of my front step, as we saw so much blowing and drifting today too. I know you were doing the same thing. We are looking at a couple more hours of daylight as well. Looks like low pressure, that small low, not very powerful, and the troughing out of the north is pushing through now. That chance of flurries with us still tonight, about a 60% probability, but it's going to end quickly as we get into more northerly and not westerly. The westerly is what's generating those flurries. And then you're going to see the cold air settle in. That troughing continues. It's more of it won't be a powerful northerly wind, but a moderate 20 to 40 kilometers per hour. But it is an Arctic air. It is a cold wind. The nice thing about this, though, is as we roll into Sunday, this high pressure is going to position itself to the south, opening the gateway for a southerly flow, and you're going to find those temperatures climb. As we roll into the work week, we are going to get into much milder temperatures, well above normal, and the probability of some mixed precipitation. So this is where we're looking now. Any of the troughing you're seeing in cottage country, it's generating a little bit of flurries, but for us right here along the north shores of Lake Ontario, it's not doing much of anything. There it is again. Saturday afternoon, but it fizzles out. We're not really looking at any great probability of flurries anywhere. If you see anything in the immediate Kingston area over the next couple of days, it will be very minor and fleeting. It won't last. Belleville -12 tomorrow. Cloudy with some sunny periods, more so in the morning if you get a break in that cloud. And there is a 40% chance of some light snow or flurries. The reason you're going to be seeing a little and a lot of the others won't is for the same reason that Prince Edward County has been seeing all kinds of squalls. We are still seeing some snow generated as a result of those winds off the lake. At times your wind will be more of a westerly than a northerly, and so you may still see a little bit of a flurry. But that'll be out of the way by late Friday, and then Saturday it's cloudy with sunny periods with a high -10. And look at that. On Sunday up to -6, a bit better, and it doesn't drop far from there. Down to -9, only slipping 3 degrees, which means it's a push from the south and temperatures are going to continue to climb. Brockville, high -13, cloudy with sunny periods tomorrow. Those winds are north 20 till late afternoon. They'll diminish. Saturday, a high -11 with a mix of sun and cloud. Up to -9 on Sunday, sunny skies, dropping to a -12 Sunday. Yeah, not moving very far at all. Smiths Falls, you'll rise to -14 tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. Saturday, high -12, cloudy skies. Sunny on Sunday, a high -10. Kingston, your forecast, rising to -13 tomorrow, cloudy with sunny periods. We do have moderate winds out of the north. That could generate a bit of a wind chill, could feel 8 to 10 degrees cooler than it actually is. Saturday, mix of sun and cloud, a high -11. Lots of sunshine on Sunday, and we start to see a change in temperatures. A high -8 Sunday. Look at that on Monday, up to -1, but it brings in the probability of precipitation. Yes, it could be mixed. Flurries in the early or late hours, showers as it starts to rise, and a risk of freezing rain Monday. Mixed precipitation, the probability of, continues over Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Probably more of a shower factor as we rise to 3 Celsius on Thursday. Now your weather wallpaper.
Weather Wallpaper is brought to you by Christine Geary's Maple Leaf Tours Travel Cruise. Visit mapleleaftours.com to get into the picture.
Paul Godin visiting Centennial Park in Bath. Beautiful. There's the Canada geese on the open water. If you caught that story from Fawaz earlier, those bodies of water, the Great Lakes, not freezing over much. Probably less ice on them now than there has ever been in the last 5 decades. It brings the birds. It's beautiful, and yeah, it really speaks to me that that's kind of the winter we're currently experiencing. And it looks like that young lady on the bench is enjoying it as well. Thank you so much, Paul, for your photo. If you've got pictures to share with us, send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago, Bill. You could probably go skating along the lake.
Yes.
Certainly if it was cold enough, long enough.
Yes.
And you could do that in January, February, and obviously you can't do that right now.
It was just a few weeks ago, those geese would have been up eating the grass on that lawn there.
That's true.
Yeah.
And we're going to trade, I guess, one wintry mess for another. Snow and blowing snow transitioning to rain and possibly freezing rain next week, Bill?
Yeah, Monday there's a greater risk than the other days throughout the week. But yeah, that mix, that transition, there's always a risk of freezing rain when it goes back and forth.
Right. From
rain to snow and snow to rain.
But if you like milder weather in January, next week is your week then.
Certainly.
We'll find out what's in your 10-day outlook later. Thank you, Bill. It is time, and Bill, we've got a change of seasons happening again in the 10-day outlook.
Yes, a very big change, a swing in temperatures as we see very cold temperatures over the next couple of days and maybe some sunny periods. It clears right up by Sunday as we start to see those temperatures on the rise again. Highs of -1 over Monday and Tuesday as mixed precipitation takes over. A greater risk of freezing rain over Wednesday with a high 2, rising to 3 degrees Thursday with showers mixed with wet flurries in the early and late hours as we see the temperatures cool off again. Friday, it's a high -2, a good chance of flurries, and Saturday the temperature at -1 for a daytime high. Mixed precipitation still with us at a 40% probability, and continuing more of the same Sunday as we rise into a high of +2.
Bill, is there any one system responsible for that pending mess next week? Is it a Colorado low or a Clipper or something like that?
We're not identifying or labeling anything at this point, but whenever you get a shift in temperature that great, when you've got all this cold air pushing down on a push out of the south like this, you generate low pressure systems. This is how they're born. This is how they're spawned. And so you could see a series of depressions built as a result of this great shift in temperature and moisture levels. And that's why you see it lasting for a few days.
Well, you're going to have a series of depressions, all right, in the community with if that forecast is true, but at least it will be somewhat mild. Shauna, you won't have to worry about the cold. I know you don't like the cold all that much.
I'm not a big fan. I wasn't saying TGIF this week.
No.
Let me tell you.
We'll be right back.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
Well, we had a trace of flurries earlier today. Thanks to the troughing out of the north, we had this depression moving through. It sort of fizzled out very quickly, being absorbed by these other lows that are moving up along the coast. They're going to unite into one big low and bring all kinds of nasty weather to Atlantic Canada. Cape Breton looking at just over 30 centimeters of snow due to the last one, and Newfoundland looking at up to 50 centimeters. So no, they're not really looking forward to that. We are going to be seeing a bit of cloud. You might get some sunny periods over the next couple of days. Some of us to the east, a little more sunshine as that ridge of high pressure builds a little stronger. But we do continue to see troughing. That cooler air is coming in. We've got a couple days of real cold conditions. However, as this high pressure positions itself south of us, it opens a gateway for some mild air out of the south. We're going to see a rise in temperatures, and that big shift is also going to produce some low pressure, not just some snow, but some mixed precipitation on the way. Belleville, a high of -12 tomorrow. It's a cold one, down to -17 tomorrow. There's a small probability of flurries. For Saturday, a high -10, mostly cloudy. Sunday, a high -6, and mainly sunny and getting a little milder. Brockville, -13, mostly cloudy tomorrow. North winds at about 20 kilometers per hour. Saturday, -11, and then not really dropping much, down to a -16, and then Sunday looking much better, -9 and sunny. Down to -12. We're going to see even milder temperatures into your work week. Smiths Falls, a high -14 tomorrow with a mix of sun and cloud. Saturday, -11, cloudy skies and lots of sunshine on Sunday. A high -10, and temperatures don't drop very far in that region either on a Sunday night. Only 3 degrees lower for an overnight low. That's a sign that those temperatures are turning around. We're going to see milder temperatures in the long run. You can see that in Kingston's forecast here. -13 tomorrow, mostly cloudy. You will get some sunny periods, more so in the morning. Saturday, it's a mix of sun and cloud, a high -11. Still a cold one, but then we see it turning around Sunday. Sunny on Sunday with a high -8. Come Monday, up to -1 for a daytime high, but we do see that mixed precipitation with a risk of freezing rain. More mixed precipitation over Tuesday, Wednesday, and we could see just plain old showers by the time it rises to +3 on Thursday.